The heat of July is a ghost in the trees, and I feel a sudden indifferent breeze. The long lazy afternoons pack up their bags as the green of the meadow slowly sags. We spent all our money on ice cream and sand, but now there is dust on the palm of my hand. Oh, the sunlight is changing its angle today, stealing the warmth of the summer away. And the golden hour is fading so fast. Nothing we build in the sunshine can last. But I will remember the heat on your skin as the cool autumn shadows begin to crawl in. Yes, they crawl right on in. We left all our towels out on the front porch, they won't dry today under this fading torch. There's a quiet that settles when everyone goes, and the chill of the morning is pinching my toes. I'll miss how the cricket would sing through the night. Now the silence is heavy before it gets light. Oh, the sunlight is changing its angle today, stealing the warmth of the summer away. And the golden hour is fading so fast. Nothing we build in the sunshine can last. But I will remember the heat on your skin as the cool autumn shadows begin to crawl in. Yes, they crawl right on in. So pull up your collar and look at the sky. We don't have to whisper a painful goodbye. It's just a new season that's turning the page as the sun takes its leave from the center stage. And the golden hour is fading so fast. Nothing we build in the sunshine can last. But I will remember the heat on your skin as the cool autumn shadows begin to crawl in. Yes, they crawl right on in. Let the cold air begin. Let the autumn wind spin. We are moving on. Summer is gone.
Yesterday we walked where the green grass grew tall, but today there's a whisper that points to the fall. A yellow leaf drops on the hood of the car, showing us exactly how fleeting we are. I find how fast all the warm days went by. There's a scent of dry timber and earth in the air, and the branches are starting to look a bit bare. There's a rust in the wind and a chill in the bone. Suddenly the garden is standing alone. We are led in the green, turn to copper and red, remembering all of the things that you said. In the heat of the season we left far behind, with the rust in the wind that is easy to find. I put on a jacket I haven't worn since spring, and I find an old ticket, a beautiful thing, from a concert we went to when midnight was warm, long before we ever expected the storm. Now the patio chairs are all covered in dust, and the swings in the park are beginning to rust. There's a scent of dry timber and earth in the air, and the branches are starting to look a bit bare. There's a rust in the wind and a chill in the bone. Suddenly the garden is standing alone. We are letting the green turn to copper and red, remembering all of the things that you said. In the heat of the season we left far behind, with the rust in the wind that is easy to find. But don't be afraid of the colors that fade. They are only the memories that we have made, sleeping under the frost till the winter is done, waiting for another round with the sun. There's a rust in the wind and a chill in the bone. Suddenly the garden is standing alone. We are letting the green turn to copper and red, remembering all of the things that you said. In the heat of the season we left far behind, with the rust in the wind that is easy to find. Let it blow through the yard, though the transition is hard. Rust in the wind, where we begin.
I found a box of old knits in the dark of the hall that smelled of the cedar and nothing at all. But pulling them out brings the memories back of walking with you on the railway track, when the evenings were long and our shoulders were bare, and we didn't have any real trouble to share. Now the temperature drops with the setting of sun, and the season of wool has officially begun. So shake off the dust of the months that have passed. We knew the beach days could never quite last. Pulling the sweaters right out of the drawer. We don't need the summer's hot sun anymore. We can wrap up our worries in heavy grey wool as the air of the evening grows heavy and cool. Yes, we'll walk through the streets in our oversized clothes, with the wind at our back and a frost on our nose. Remember the sunburn we got in July? We laughed till we cried under that open sky. Now the skin is gone pale and the shadows are long, and the radio plays a much sleepier song. But there's something so cozy in watching things slow, watching the bright summer energy go. So shake off the dust of the months that have passed. We knew the beach days could never quite last. Pulling the sweaters right out of the drawer. oversized clothes with the wind at our back and a frost on our nose. Colors of autumn are starting to show, like a fireplace waiting to crackle and glow. We don't need the ocean, we just need a spark to keep us warm when the world goes dark. Pulling the sweaters right out of the drawer. We don't need the summer's hot sun anymore. We can wrap up our worries in heavy grey wool as the air of the evening grows heavy and cool. Yes, we'll walk through the streets in our oversized clothes with the wind at our back and a frost on our nose. Keep me warm tonight in the fading light, in the woolen threads where the autumn treads.
The beach chairs are folded, the umbrella's gone, and the ocean is singing a sorrowful song to empty shoreline where we used to run under the glare of a merciless sun. Now the boardwalk is quiet, the shutters are tight, and the amusement park turns off its colorful light. I walk on the sand with my boots in my hand, feeling the silence take over the land. It's a beautiful ghost of the season we love, under the gray clouds that gather above. Oh, September solitude whispers your name, though the warmth of the air is no longer the same. I'm standing alone where the waves used to crash, watching the remnants of summer turn to ash. But I still feel the ghost of your hand in mine at the very edge of the autumn line. I remember the laughter that echoed right here when the water was warm and our visions were clear. We swam in the dark with the stars in our eyes, never expecting the summer's demise. But the calendar turns like the tide on the shore, and we can't pretend it is June anymore. Oh, September solitude whispers your name, though the warmth of the air is no longer the same. I'm standing alone where the waves used to crash, watching the remnants of summer turn to ash. But I still feel the ghost of your hand in mine at the very edge of the autumn line. Let the tide wash away every footprint we made. Let the bright neon colors of August all fade. There is peace in the quiet that follows the crowd when the wind
daylight is slipping, a balance to hold as the green of the valley is turning to gold. We are right on the edge of the equalized night, where the darkness is gain on all of our light. I remember the morning we drove to the lake, with no plans in our minds and no promises to make. But the clock in the sky doesn't care for our plans. It just pours out the summer like water in sands. Can we hold on to 12 hours of sun before the long winter has truly begun? We are chasing the equinox down through the trees, while the leaves are all shaking and fall to their knees. We are caught in the middle of warmth and the cold, trying to keep what is slipping our hold. But the transition comes with a beautiful grace, as the autumn light falls on your face. There's a fire in the hearth that we haven't lit yet, but the chill in the air makes it hard to forget that the long nights are coming to wrap us in sleep, with the secrets that only the winter can keep. I can still feel the sunburn that's starting to fade from the brightest memories that we ever made. Can we hold on to 12 hours of sun before the long winter has truly begun? We are chasing the equinox down through the trees, while the leaves are all shaking and fall to their knees. We are caught in the middle of warmth and the cold, trying to keep what is slipping our hold. But the transition comes with a beautiful grace, as the autumn light falls on your face. It's a perfect division of shadow and spark, as we slowly surrender ourselves to the dark. But the dark isn't empty, it's cozy and deep, with a promise of dreams that we wanted to keep. We are chasing the equinox down through the trees, while the leaves are all shaking and fall to their knees. We are caught in the middle of warmth and the cold, trying to keep what is slipping our hold. But the transition comes with a beautiful grace, as the autumn light falls on your face. Let the daylight fade in the balance we made, chasing the light, one day at a time.
All of the wheat has been cut by the blade, and the intense summer heat is beginning to fade. There's a heavy gold blanket across the whole plain, and the sky has the look of October rain. We spent all our energy reaching for stars, in the back of the pickup and playing guitars. Now the harvest is done and the soil must rest, and the wind from the north is a welcome guest. Every season must yield to the turn of the earth, giving way to the quiet that leads to rebirth. We are walking through amber fields under the gray, watching the last of the warm slip away. Though the flowers are dying, the colors are bright in the soft, sleepy glow of the afternoon light. And I'll hold you close as the shadows grow long to the rhythm of autumn's slow, beautiful song. There's a crow on the fence post that watches us pass through the dry, crunchy stalks of the overgrown grass. We don't talk very much, but our steps are in time, like a poem that doesn't need efforts to rhyme. We can feel that the world is preparing to sleep, and the harvest of memories is ours to keep. Every season must yield to the turn of the earth, giving way to the quiet that leads to rebirth. We are walking through amber fields under the gray, watching the last of the warmth slip away. Though the flowers are dying, the colors are bright in the soft, sleepy glow of the afternoon light. And I'll hold you close as the shadows grow long to the rhythm of autumn slow, beautiful song. We don't need the summer to feel we are whole, when the crisp morning air is restoring the soul. Let the heat fade away, let the colors go cold. There is beauty in stories that have to grow old. We are walking through amber fields under the gray, watching the last of the warmth slip away. Though the flowers are dying, the colors are bright in the soft, sleepy glow of the afternoon light. And I'll hold you close as the shadows grow long to the rhythm of autumn slow, beautiful song. In the amber glow, where the cold winds blow, we will find our peace as the warm days cease.
up early to frost on the pane and the soft steady rhythm of cold autumn rain. Your shoulder is warm underneath the white sheet while the cold drafts are chilling the floor at our feet. Just a month ago we would run to the door, but we don't want to rush to the outside anymore. We would rather stay wrapped in this heavy old nest, letting the active summer days rest. For the season of hurry has come to an end, and the cold is a quiet and welcome old friend. See the cold morning dew on the grass in the yard, making the transition look simple, not hard. We can watch the steam rise from our cups in the dark as the autumn prepares to extinguish the spark of the wild summer fire we carried so long. In the notes of a quiet and beautiful song. There's a mist on the river that doesn't clear up, like the steam that is rising from my coffee cup. And the trees look like skeletons painting the sky as the last of the swallows prepare to fly high. But the warmth in this room is a wonderful thing, with a comfort that summer could never quite bring. For the season of hurry has come to an end, and the cold is a quiet and welcome old friend. See the cold morning dew on the grass in the yard, making the transition look simple, not hard. We can watch the steam rise from our cups in the dark as the autumn prepares to extinguish the spark of the wild summer fire we carry so long. In the notes of a quiet and beautiful song. So hold me a little bit closer tonight. We don't need the sun when our spirits are bright. Let the frost cover up all the garden we made. We can dream in the safety of beautiful shade. See the cold morning dew on the grass in the yard, making the transition look simple, not hard. We can watch the steam rise from our cups in the dark as the autumn prepares to extinguish the spark of the wild summer fire we carry so long. In the notes of a quiet and beautiful song. Cold morning dew, it is starting anew under the gray. We are drifting away. We packed up our suitcases, turned off the light, and we locked up the cabin in front of the night. The screen door is rattling loose in the wind where our long summer romance originally pinned. Now the sand on the floor is a memory of play that the broom will eventually sweep all away. And the keys are returned to the hook by the gate as we drive down the highway before it gets late. Oh, the highway
tourists are gone and the radio plays a slow comforting song. We are leaving the shoreline, we're leaving the sun, but the warmth in our hearts has only begun. Though the winter is waiting with cold icy hands, we'll carry the heat of the coastal wet sands, and we'll look at the pictures when evenings get cold of the brightest of stories that we'll ever hold. In the rearview mirror, the ocean fades out, replacing our summer of laughter and shout. With the gray-colored highway and pine trees so tall that are ready to welcome the peace of the fall, and the air through the window is chilly and sweet as we leave all the dust of the beach at our feet. Oh, the highway is quiet, the tourists are gone, and the radio plays a slow comforting song. We are leaving the shoreline, we're leaving the sun, but the warmth in our hearts has only begun. Though the winter is waiting with cold icy hands, we will carry the heat of the coastal wet sands, and we'll look at the pictures when evenings get cold of the brightest of stories that we'll ever hold. And the waves will keep crashing when we are not there, to the cry of the seagulls that circle the air. But our chapter is finished, the book must be closed, and the beautiful season that we juxtaposed. We are leaving the shoreline, we're leaving the sun, but the warmth in our hearts has only begun. Though the winter is waiting with cold icy hands, we will carry the heat of the coastal wet sands, and we'll look at the pictures when evenings get cold of the brightest of stories that we'll ever hold. Driving away from the beach and the bay, summer is past, but the memories last.
Listen close to the rustle of leaves on the ground. They are making a dusty, comforting sound, like a million small secrets that want to be told, as the green of the forest is turning to gold. We would lie in the shade of the branches so high, but the branches are empty and open to sky, and the wind has a sharper, more serious tone as it blows through the valley and leaves us alone. Can you hear what the trees are trying to say as they shed all their burdens quietest song that we ever will sing. Oh. There's a blanket of amber that covers the trail where we walked in the morning when summer was pale. Now the colors are deep and the contrast is high underneath the dark clouds of a moody gray sky. And we walk with our hands in our pockets so deep while the rest of the forest prepares for its sleep. Can you hear what the trees are trying to say as they shed all their burdens and color today? Oh, October whispers are calling us home to the warm, cozy places where we like to roam. We don't need the bright burning heat of the sun when the beautiful season of rest has begun. Yes, we'll listen to secrets the autumn will bring in the quietest song that we ever will sing. And the wind will grow colder with every sunset, but there isn't a thing that we need to regret. It's a natural rhythm of giving things up, like the steam that is fading from our warm cup. Oh, October whispers are calling us home to the warm, cozy places where we like to roam. We don't need the bright burning heat of the sun when the beautiful season of rest has begun. Yes, we'll listen to secrets the autumn will bring in the quietest song that we ever will sing. Whisper so low as the cold winds blow. Autumn has come and the summer is done.
One lonely singer remains in the oak, screaming its heart out as summer goes broke. All of its partners have fallen away in the chilly transition of yesterday. It's a buzzy and dry sounding summer farewell, like a tiny and beautiful ringing old bell that is telling us August is finally done, and we have to prepare for a different sun. Oh, the song of the summer is starting to tire. As the autumn prepares to extinguish the fire, and the last cicada is singing its song to an afternoon that is symphony playing among all the flowers. Now the garden is silent and withered and dry, except for this voice that is refusing to die. It is stubborn and brave in the face of the cold, like a beautiful story that refuses to grow old. Oh, the song of the summer is starting to tire. As the autumn prepares to extinguish the fire, and the last cicada is singing its song to an afternoon that is no longer long. It is calling the autumn to hurry on in, where the colder and quieter days can begin. Yes, we'll listen to silence that follows the cry underneath the dark gray of the September sky. But we know that the silence is part of the plan to restore all the earth since the season began. So we thank the lone singer for playing its part with a warm and a deeply appreciative heart. And the last cicada is singing its song to an afternoon that is no longer long. It is calling the autumn to hurry on in, where the colder and quieter days can begin. Yes, we'll listen to silence that follows the cry underneath the dark gray of the September sky. Singing so high under the sky. Soon there is peace as the hot season cease.
Sparklers we lit in the middle of June are just memories under a different moon. And the lawn where we ran till our ankles were sore is covered in fog and is green nevermore. But a few tiny lights are still glowing tonight through the heavy dampness that is rising from sight, like the last little embers of summer's big spark that are trying to keep us away from the dark. Oh, they flicker so softly, they hover so low, knowing exactly how soon they must go. There are fireflies dancing right here in the mist, like the ghost of a summer we already missed. They are writing their stories in yellow and green, in the prettiest picture that we've ever seen. And we'll watch them go out one by one in the damp as the autumn turns down every summertime lamp. We would catch them in jars just to watch how they glow, but we always would open the lid, let them go. Now they're free in the woods as the temperature falls, listening close to the autumn wind's calls. And we stand on the grass with our jackets done up, with the last of the warmth in our emotional cup. Oh, they flicker so softly, they hover so low, knowing exactly how soon they must go. There are fireflies dancing right here in the like the ghost of a summer we already missed. They are writing their stories in yellow and green, in the prettiest picture that we've ever seen. And we'll watch them go out one by one in the damp, as the autumn turns down every summertime lamp. Doesn't die, it just goes underground to the quietest places where peace can be found. And we'll dream of the neon and sparks in the spring, when the birds of the valley are starting to sing. There are fireflies dancing right here in the mist, like the ghost of a summer we already missed. They are writing their stories in yellow and green, in the prettiest picture that we've ever seen. And we'll watch them go out one by one in the damp, as the autumn turns down every summertime lamp. Flicker and fade in the mist we have made, summer's last spark lost in the dark.
Look at the canopy turning to flame, as the wind of September is whispering a name. Every leaf has a story of sunshine to tell, as it loosens its grip and goes down in the dell. We would sit by the river when water was clear, and the blue of the sky was so bright and so near. Now the river is dark and is covered in leaves, and the forest is wearing its autumn-colored sleeves. And the change in the air is a beautiful sight, as the daylight is slowly surrendered to night. Oh, the forest is turning to copper and gold, in the prettiest story that ever was told. We can walk through the colors and feel we are home, underneath the big branches where we like to roam. And we don't need the green of the summer to stay, when the copper and gold are so lovely today. There's a path that we take through the valley so deep, where the hills are beginning to drift into sleep, and the acorns are falling like rain on the ground, with a heavy and deeply satisfying sound. And we collect them in pockets like gold from the earth, as we prepare for the winter in quiet rebirth. And the change in the air is a beautiful sight, as the daylight is slowly surrendered to night. Oh, the forest is turning to copper and gold, in the prettiest story that ever was told. We can walk through the colors and feel we are home, underneath the big branches where we like to roam. And we don't need the green of the summer to stay, when the copper and gold are so lovely today. For the heat was a fever we carried so long, but the coolness of autumn is steady and strong. let the colors all fall till the branches are bare. We will find all our comfort in crisp morning air. Oh, the forest is turning to copper and gold in the prettiest story that ever was told. We can walk through the colors and feel we are home underneath the big branches where we like to roam, and we don't need the green of the summer to stay when the copper and gold are so lovely today. Copper and red where the autumn will tread, gold in the air, found everywhere.
The shadows are stretching across the kitchen floor, much earlier now than they ever did before. And the light through the window is golden and low, like a fireplace that is starting to glow. We would stay out till 9 when the summer was high, watching stars slowly gather in warm open sky. Now the dark comes at 6 with a chilly embrace, and we have to find warmth in a different place. But the shorter the days, the more cozy we feel, as the cold of the evening is starting to steal. Oh, the shorter days bring us much closer tonight, underneath the warm glow of our living room light. We don't need the long afternoons anymore when the hearth is so warm and we lock up the door. Yes, we'll welcome the darkness that comes to the land while we sit by the fire and hold on to your hand. I can hear the north wind as it rattles the glass, showing us how the beautiful seasons must pass. And the garden we planted is withered and done, but we harvested memories under the sun. Now we cook warm soup and we pour out the wine, feeling perfectly safe in our little design. But the shorter the days, the more cozy we feel, as the cold of the evening is starting to steal. Oh, the shorter days bring us much closer tonight, underneath the warm glow of our living room light. We don't need the long afternoons anymore when the hearth is so warm and we lock up the door. Yes, we'll welcome the darkness that comes to the land while we sit by the fire and hold on to your hand. So let the sun set, let the night take its place. We will find our own light in each other's embrace. There is no need to worry, there's no need to run, when the peaceful transition has finally begun. Oh, the shorter days bring us much closer tonight, underneath the warm glow of our living room light. We don't need the long afternoons anymore when the hearth is so warm and we lock up the door. Yes, we'll welcome the darkness that comes to the land while we sit by the fire and hold on to your hand. Let the dark fall, we don't mind at all. Shorter the days in so many ways.
Gather around where the sparks fly up high, underneath the dark gray of the September sky. We are burning the branches we cleared from the yard to keep us all warm when the transition is hard. The heat on our faces is bright and tense, while the cold of the evening is climbing the fence. It's a perfect defense from the chill in the air as we laugh and we sing with no troubles to share. And the smell of the smoke is the scent of the fall as the darkness is starting to cover us all. But the bonfire embers are glowing so bright, like a handful of stars in the middle of the night. We are keeping the warmth of the summer alive in the cozy environment where we can thrive. Let the cold wind blow through the dark pine trees. We are warm by the fire and completely at ease. Remember the beach and the hot sandy dunes. We will listen to waves under bright yellow moons. Now the water is cold and the beach is so bare, but we have our own heat in the crisp forest air. And the sparks fly up high till they turn into stars, while we sit on the logs and we play our guitars. And the smell of the smoke is the scent of the fall as the darkness is starting to cover us all. But the bonfire embers are glowing so bright, like a handful of stars in the middle of the night. We are keeping the warmth of the summer alive in the cozy environment where we can thrive. Let the cold wind blow through the dark pine trees. We are warm by the fire and completely at ease. And the ashes will cool when the morning comes round, leaving only grey dust on the cold frosted ground. But the warmth of this circle will stay in our chest as we enter the season of quiet and rest. But the bonfire embers are glowing so bright, like a handful of stars in the middle of the night. We are keeping the warmth of the summer alive in the cozy environment
high in the blue, there's a V-shaped design as the birds fly away in a beautiful line. They are leaving the north for a warmer climate, and I find myself wishing that I could repeat it, but I am stayed here to watch the leaves fall and to answer the autumn wind's chilling call. There is beauty in staying while everything goes, as the cold river water is pinching my toes. Oh, they fly to the south where the sunshine is bright, leaving us in the cool of the autumn time night. But the migration patterns are natural and true, and I'll find my own comfort in staying with you. We don't need to fly to a different shore when our cozy wood cabin has locked up the door. Yes, we'll watch them depart from our window so high as they write their goodbyes in the September sky. I remember the swallows that nested right here in the heat of the summer when skies were so clear. They would chirp in the morning and wake us up early with their feathers so bright and their voices so pearly. Now the nests are all empty and covered in frost, but the joy that they brought us is never quite lost. Oh, they fly to the south where the sunshine is bright, leaving us in the cool of the autumn time night. But the migration patterns are natural and true, and I'll find my own comfort in staying with you. We don't need to fly to a different shore when our cozy wood cabin has locked up the door. Yes, we'll watch them depart from our window so high as they write their goodbyes in the September sky. For the earth has a cycle of travel and rest, and we have our own little comfortable nest. Let the birds have their summer that never will end. We'll stay in the cold with our autumn time friend. But the migration patterns are natural and true, and I'll find my own comfort in staying with you. We don't need to fly to a different shore when our cozy wood cabin is locked up the door. Yes, we'll watch them depart from our window so high as they write their goodbyes in the September sky. Flying so high in the gray color sky, we are staying right here at the turn of the year.
that is turning to comfort right here in my hand. I remember the beach where we lay in the sun before the cool breeze of September begun. Now the yarn is a blanket to cover your knees as the wind from the north is beginning to freeze. Oh, the stitches are tight and the pattern is clear to protect us from chill at the turn of the year. We are weaving our worries in warm woolen threads as the frost of the morning is where the path treads. We don't need the bright burning heat of July when we have our own blanket under gray sky. Yes, we'll wrap ourselves up in the stories we made in the beautiful shelter of autumn time shade. There's a basket of wool by the side of the chair, and the scent of dry pine is afloat in the air. We can hear the rain falling so soft on the roof, and our quiet contentment is all of the proof that the passing of summer is not a sad thing. It's a beautiful promise of what it will bring. Oh, the stitches are tight and the pattern is clear to protect us from chill at the turn of the year. We are weaving our worries in warm woolen threads as the frost of the morning is where the path treads. We don't need the bright burning heat of July when we have our own blanket under gray sky. Yes, we'll wrap ourselves up in the stories we made in the beautiful shelter of autumn time shade. Yes, we'll wrap ourselves up in the stories we made in the beautiful shelter of autumn time shade.
clouds have been heavy for 3 days or more, and the water is dripping right outside the door. It is washing away all the dust of July underneath the dark gray of the autumn time sky. We would run through the sprinkler when weather was hot, but we're staying inside in our favorite spot, watching puddles grow deep in the garden we made as the bright summer colors begin to all fade. Oh, the rain is so cold, but it feels like a start of a beautiful piece in the depth of my heart. And the equinox rain is a comfort today as it washes the heat of the summer away. We can listen to water that falls on the roof with our cozy environment as ultimate proof that the turn of the season is peaceful and slow, like a fireplace that is starting to glow. There's a chill in the kitchen, a mist on the pane that is reflecting the pattern of autumn time rain. And we don't wanna go to the outside today. We would rather stay warm while the gray clouds play, with a book in our hands and a cup of warm tea, feeling perfectly happy and totally freed. Oh, the rain is so cold, but it feels like a start of a beautiful piece in the depth of my heart. And the equinox rain is a comfort today as it washes the heat of the summer away. We can listen to water that falls on the roof with our cozy environment as ultimate proof that the turn of the season is peaceful and slow, like a fireplace that is starting to glow. For the earth needs the water to sleep through the cold, to prepare for the stories that have to unfold. So we welcome the drops as they fall from above in the quietest season of peace and of love. And the equinox rain is a comfort today as it washes the heat of the summer away. We can listen to water that falls on the roof with our cozy environment as ultimate proof that the turn of the season is peaceful and slow, like a fireplace that is starting to glow. Let the rain fall. We don't mind at all. Equinox rain on the window pane.
Our bare feet are covered in thick woolen socks as we look at the bay from the sun-bleached wood blocks, where we lay in June when the weather was sweet, feeling wood heat rise up through the soles of our feet. Now the boards have gone grey and the chairs are all dry underneath the pale blue of the September sky. And we sit with our coffee and look at the view, feeling summer depart in the cold morning dew. Oh, the wood has gone pale and the paint is all thin, but it shows us the beautiful state we are in. On this sun-bleached wooden deck we will stay, as the warmth of the summer is drifting away. We don't need the hot sun to feel we are home by the edge of the water where we used to roam. Yes, we'll wrap up in blankets and watch the tide fall to the beautiful rhythm of autumn's first call. I remember the towels we hung on the rail when our spirits were high and our boat had a sail. Now the boat is hauled out and is dry on the grass, watching all of the summertime memories pass. But the deck is still here and it holds us so tight as we watch the day slowly turn into night. Oh, the wood has gone pale and the paint is all thin, but it shows us the beautiful state we are in. On this sun-bleached wooden deck we will stay, as the warmth of the summer is drifting away. We don't need the hot sun to feel we are home by the edge of the water where we used to roam. Yes, we'll wrap up in blankets and watch the tide fall to the beautiful rhythm of autumn's first call. And the wood will survive through the snow and the frost, so we know that our summer is never quite lost. It is built in the grain of the timber so deep, like a beautiful secret we wanted to keep. On this sun-bleached wooden deck we will stay, as the warmth of the summer is drifting away. We don't need the hot sun to feel we are home by the edge of the water where we used to roam. Yes, we'll wrap up in blankets and watch the tide fall to the beautiful rhythm of autumn's first call. On the sun-bleached wood where we always stood, let the summer fade in the peace we made.
A sudden cold shiver runs down through the pines as the weather is changing its summertime lines, and the lake has gone choppy and dark-colored blue underneath the cold clouds of a different hue. We were swimming in warmth just a short week ago, but the wind from the north is beginning to blow. It is bringing the scent of the Canadian cold to the beautiful forest of copper and gold. And the change is so fast, like a turn of the key that is locking the summer away from you and me. For the north wind is calling us into the dark to extinguish the very last summertime spark. We must gather our wood and prepare for the chill as the autumn wind blows down the side of the hill. But we have our own warmth in the place we reside, with the peace of the season that's waiting inside. I can hear how the branches are starting to creak as the voice of the autumn is starting to speak. It is telling the leaves they must fall to the ground with a heavy and deeply comforting sound. And we close all the windows and pull down the shade, feeling perfectly safe in the shelter we made. And the change is so fast, like a turn of the key that is locking the summer away from you and me. For the north wind is calling us into the dark to extinguish the very last summertime spark. We must gather our wood and prepare for the chill as the autumn wind blows down the side of the hill. But we have our own warmth in the place we reside, with the peace of the season that's waiting inside. So let the wind blow, let the temperature fall. We are ready to answer the autumn time call. With our coats on our backs and our hearts full of light, we will walk through the chill of September night. For the north wind is calling us into the dark to extinguish the very last summertime spark. We must gather our wood and prepare for the chill as the autumn wind blows down the side of the hill. But we have our own warmth in the place we reside, with the peace of the season that's waiting inside. Cold streams flow. We are safe inside, where the warm hearts hide. Bring out the candles and light up the glass as we watch the long summer days finally pass. For the evening comes early with shadow and shade over all of the beautiful gardens we made. We would sit on the lawn with no light but the stars, but the cold of the evening is rattling our bars. So we light up the linens and hang them
underneath the dark gray of the September sky. And the glow is so warm in the cool of the night, as the autumn time darkness is gaining on light. Oh, the lanterns are shining right here in the dusk, as the summer is leaving its dry-colored husk. We can find our own light in the fading of day, as the warmth of the season is drifting away. Yes, we'll sit by the window and watch the frost grow in the comforting light of the lantern light glow. I remember the glare of the hot midday sun when our summertime journey had only begun. Now the light is much softer, much gentler to see, like the glow of the candle for you and for me. And it paints all our memories in copper and gold, in the prettiest story that ever was told. And the glow is so warm in the cool of the night, as the autumn time darkness is gaining on light. Oh, the lanterns are shining right here in the dusk, as the summer is leaving its dry-colored husk. We can find our own light in the fading of day, as the warmth of the season is drifting away. Yes, we'll sit by the window and watch the frost grow in the comforting light of the lantern light glow. For the darkness is not a sad thing to be feared, when the light of our love has so clearly appeared. It is just a warm blanket to wrap us in sleep, with the secrets that only the winter can keep. Oh, the lanterns are shining right here in the dusk, as the summer is leaving its dry-colored husk. We can find our own light, the fading of day, as the warmth of the season is drifting away. Yes, we'll sit by the window and watch the frost grow in the comforting light of the lantern light glow. As the summer days pass,